Welcome back, my googly-eyed starfish. How you doing today? This is part 2 of the top 5 strategies in Bloons TD Battles. If you have not seen part 1, make sure you check the description down there to check out part 1 right now before you watch this one. This will include the last 2, or my second and my first best strategies in the game right now. The first one is a little bit harder to pull off, but this one is actually quite simple to pull off. It's quite simple. There's not that much micro that you actually have to do. Of course, a Dartling gun is involved, so some micro. Might even say infinite micro, because you're always aiming the Dartling gun, but it's not hard micro. You just put them in the back, put the mouse up, put that mouse down a little bit. It's not that difficult to do. So with this strategy, guys, the way you're going to pull it off is, as usual, always farm. Alright, 1-0 farm start, no matter what. Get that guy going, and then sort of just pop down a Dartling gun really quick and just see what he's got going on. If he does not rush you with any sort of reasonable balloons over here, and this guy's actually being quite bad right now. No balloon rushes, no farms. I don't know what he's doing. Honestly, maybe even a bad video to show this off as, but at least it makes it simple for us to understand exactly what we're supposed to be doing, because it's not super duper intense or anything like that. And he's allowing me to get 3 farms before round 5 before even getting a single tack shooter up or a powerful Dartling gun. But once you need to get it, either pop down a blade shooter or a powerful Dartling gun, depending on kind of whatever you feel like. Obviously, the powerful darts is about $600, and the blade shooter would be about $1,000 to afford in total. So that's something you want to kind of keep in mind. But of course, the blade shooter will be stronger. You're spending more money. You're expecting it to be a little bit stronger. This strategy works great on most maps where a tack shooter is going to work pretty decent, or where you have the ability to sort of attack from a distance, where you can put the Dartling gun sort of in the back corner, like right before the balloons are going to leave, and have to sort of shoot across the map. If you have 2 ways that the balloons can come in, the Dartling gun's probably not the best tower for you to use, because he's going to be attacking from the middle, and that's not quite as efficient at all. So, as long as you have some sort of Dartling gun micro ability, you'll be completely fine with this strategy here, guys. But what we're going to notice is we farmed really, really hard, but this guy did something stupid. He got a super monkey. I don't know if he's trying to do something funky, fresh, weird, and goofy, as weird as a starfish with googly eyes. I don't know if he's planning on eating one of those guys. I don't know. But he goofed off, he goofed up, and he's going to get goofed on right here. Even with the tower boost, we yellow rush the crap out of him, and Anna is going to be destroyed right here. The super monkey was not powerful enough. So I want to show you guys that one just because it's a nice intro here. Their record was not bad. Their medallion count was not bad. I didn't feel bad for beating them. So this is a new game, not the same game, even though it's on the same map, against Ewan MacGyver. All right. One MacGyver, I think. So this guy's going to be a little bit better, though. He's going to be rushing us with balloons right away. That's going to put a little bit of a damper on our strategy here, because now our Dartling gun has to actually defend a little bit better than it did before, but he doesn't continuously rush like he probably should have. And that is allowing us to survive with very little lives lost overall, only using 1 set of road spikes, still having road spikes in the back over here, and, of course, still farming quite drastically. So we did not buy the powerful darts again. You want to, again, play your opponent, don't play the game. You're going to watch what they're doing against you, and with every single extra dollar that you could possibly have in the game, you want to make sure you're farming. So we notice, well, this guy actually gets pretty greedy here. He's going to go for 2 farms here with a heli pallet play, so I'm actually going to try for a quick rush against him. We got our 1-0 farms. We're basically equal on farms. He's actually going to counter rush us with a nice blue rush as well. So I'm trying to keep my blues flowing over here. He's going to go for a nice blue-pink combo. And I don't even have my powerful dart yet, so I'm going to tower boost this guy to keep myself alive. I'm actually going to lose some lives. We're going to hope that he loses more than us, though. We're going to lose about 60, 70 lives there. Was that a bad play? I actually don't think so. We're both getting income. I used a battle energy to survive here, but I don't feel bad about it. I'm still going more income than him overall, and he still does not have a good defense, where I'm going to slowly get a better and better defense. 1 single powerful darts upgrade is amazing, but a blade shooter, absolutely astonishingly good. So, again, I'm being greedy. Maybe a little bit too greedy, but I still have a road spike, I still have a battle energy. I don't feel too bad about it. I'm noticing again, this guy does not really have a good defense, and he's also being greedy. He finally decides to rush me here. I get a very quick blade shooter going. There's a 2-3 blade shooter right now, and he's going to be able to take down a lot of the group balloons and just let my Dartling gun sort of clean up. That's how you want this to work. You want the blade shooter to deal with most of the balloons, let the Dartling gun sort of clean up. And right now, I don't even have powerful darts, so that'll kind of help you understand, how much Dartling gun you actually need in most situations. You don't need much. The blade shooter does most of it, but you don't want to slowly lose lives to blacks or to regen whites or something like that. So you got to keep these guys going. So anyways, one thing we're going to notice here is he's going to go for a non-Razor Rotors heli pilot right now. A huge yellow rush is going to hopefully kill him here. He gets a Razor Rotors up. He's barely defending the battle energy. He's about to wear off. Can we take him down, man? He's going to lose a lot of lives here. We finally run out of money, though. He's going to lose down to 70, 60, 40, 30, 20, 19, 15 lives. And we barely don't kill him here. He goes for a second heli to keep himself alive over there. As far as income goes, total income, it's actually quite an even game. I have a better balloon income, but he's got a better farm income. And as you guys probably know, farms are usually better. But I'm being more greedy than usual. I saw an opening, and I went for it. Let's see what we're going to have to do to sort of stay alive right here. So luckily, one of our bonus towers here is a wizard. So a quick lightning wizard right in the middle part of the game is usually the best thing you can do. If not, we spam a couple more Dartling guns or a couple more tack shooters. Usually I go for Dartling guns because they have the extra camo detection that we need. But I'm really glad we got the wizard because that's easy camo lead popping power, which is obviously around 12 rush, right? We see that a lot. Especially against newer players. The camo lead can be devastating for a lot of people. It's 25 lives, 23 lives. They can just whoop, walk right through, and 1 cent sends out 2 of them. So that's basically 50 lives gone from 1 cent if you can't defend them properly. And if they regen, even worse, dude. You're dead, just like that. Just maybe snap. All right, so I'm going to get a little bit better defense here. I'm actually a little bit worried about the possible rushes that he can send out against me. Big zebra rushes, big regen rainbow rushes. I can usually micro if I need to, but I'd rather not have to micro. I'd rather just have my towers defend the balloons. So I've got my lightning wizard, I've got my Dartling gun, I've got some tack shooters over here. And I think the main thing that I got is my back tack shooter. This is something that I highly recommend if you're going for tack shooters, guys. You keep a back tack shooter back here. And if you think that poop is about to hit the fan, things are about to get bad, sell 2 farms or sell a farm, blade maelstrom. Spray it out. It doesn't help against camo balloons, only regular balloons, but most people don't send out gigantic $20,000 camo regen rainbow rushes, It just doesn't happen. They don't have enough money for it, and most people don't all out with those weird kind of rushes that you can maybe defend if you get like a laser cannon or something. So, instead, just try and greed a little bit, and that's what we do. We got the same amount of farms, though. Actually, we have 1 extra farm than him. And we have a good balloon income as well. I think we finally out-incomed him here. And now we have to get ready for the Moab class balloon. So for Dartling guns, for this strategy in particular, you want to get at least 3 or 4 Dartling guns for the Moab class balloon. You may even want to think about boosting it right from the get-go if he goes for a good balloon rush underneath that thing. A bunch of regen leads or a bunch of zebras or something like that. Those can be good rushes against Dartling gun players. But that's where your Maelstrom's going to come into play. Keep the Maelstrom in the back, get him ready, just insta-kill any Moab class rush almost at all. Seriously, it'll take almost anything down. Alright, so he gets a little bit weird here. He goes for a bank. Honestly, banks are pretty freaking good, but they're not that great on round 18 or 19. They're not sufficient. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for round 20. This is the first time he's going to have a weakness here. We're going to go for a BFB rush. We're playing the player, we're not playing the game. This guy's pretty good, though. He's been playing very well the entire game. It's not a quick, easy win like it was last time. We actually have to use some playstyle. And I want to show you guys a little bit of both. Make sure you actually understand how I'm doing this, why I'm doing this, and all this stuff instead of just, oh, I won on round 8, I'm awesome. Like, that's kind of lame. So we go for a BFB rush, but we notice he does not have a good group balloon popping power tower yet. So we decide to go for extra leads underneath this thing. This is a great thing to rush with leads or zebras, but leads are a little bit better because they're just more dense overall. And he can't pop the BFB layer at all because he's trying to struggle to get these guys going. And he's trying to defend. He gets an Apache Dart Ship. You're thinking, oh man, easy defense with an Apache Dart Ship. But this BFB is already halfway through the map here, guys. This could be a little bit difficult. And he already used his battle energy. He's struggling to get this defense going. Can his Apache Dart Ship actually defend here? And it looks like it does not. He cannot defend against the BFB. But even if he did, he spent all his money. He had no more farms. He had no more income. And that equals a long-term win for us. All we got to do is keep our income going, get a little bit better defense, and we're going to win eventually. And this is the final game in the saga, guys. The final strategy, my favorite or best strategy in the game. And the reason why I'm going to leave this as literally the best strategy in the game is because, a lot of times I like to go off meta. I like to use weird strategies. I like to use weird towers if possible. I think they're fun to use weird towers and weird strategies. This is a legit meta strategy for a lot of very, very good Battles players, as well as it's not that hard to pull off. It's just a good strategy overall. It's very difficult to beat it if you just play decently well. I will say that it's probably, out of all the strategies that I've shown you guys, it's probably close to the hardest strategy to pull off. But if you survive past round like 20 or so, I think you almost automatically win. Unless they literally have the same towers as you, or just have some superbly fantastic late game towers. Right? This is a great, great strategy. What you want to do is get a heli pallet started up in here. Obviously, farm start into a heli. Try and defend as much as you can with your heli. And then whenever things really, really, really get bad, you pop down an ice tower. But honestly, you're trying to farm. That's your main goal. Let the farms do the work, all right? For some reason, I wanted to say let the bodies hit the floor, but I have not even heard that song in like multiple years, so I don't know why that popped in my brain. When I just said it just like really reminded me of it for some reason. So one thing you're going to notice here is he was very aggressive in the early part of the game. It looked very bad for us, but because he did that, it left him wide open for a huge pink rush. We played the player, we didn't play the game. We saw that he rushed a little too hard. We waited for the opening, and we went for it. Pink-black combo, a little bit of pink action. We don't want to go crazy with a bunch of blues or greens. We want to spend cheapo balloons so we can still farm. And just like that, we did 100 lives damage, or 92 lives damage to him, where we only lost 35. Like, no big deal there. But now you're going to notice, he's actually going to go for a fairly large green rush, and he's going to balloon boost it as well. So I'm actually going to do an early tower boost here. And I am struggling a little bit, but you can tell the heli with a boost, even taking down group greens, man. It's a fantastic tower. He forced me to use a boost. I'm feeling good, though. I am really, really feeling good. So I have to decide. There's two ways to do this. You can either go for a quick ice tower to defend, or you can go for your Razor Rotors heli. I noticed that he doesn't have much money. He just spent it all. I'm going to go for Yellow Rush. Try and kill him really quick. He tower boosts it. He's losing more lives. Again, an aggressive play from me, but I think it was the correct play here. We forced a lot of road spikes. We forced a battle energy. We forced some lives lost on this guy. Perfectly played by me, and not badly played by him, though. He did defend. He did defend. And if you look at actual income in totality, it's pretty freaking close. He's got a good chunk of stuff. I got a decent chunk of stuff as well. I think we're pretty even. He doesn't have lead pop power yet, so I'm going to go for a quick low-level balloon chipper here. And ooh, I noticed something really bad here. We kind of screwed up. We don't really have the money for it yet, but we get it up in time. We get the Razor Rotors up just like we did in part 1 when we use the heli pallet. The Razor Rotors is going to be great lead popping power, guys, and usually one of your only lead popping power towers. Now we're noticing he's going to go for a good combo here, so we're going to finally get our ice tower down. Now the ice tower is a fantastic tower. Do not underestimate the ice tower. It's great for a lot of different reasons, but the main one is that he slows down all the balloons, allowing you to just get more time to pop them. But eventually, he's got like he's got at least 2 of the best upgrades in the game. Ice shards. A little bit random, but extremely powerful. And then the 4th tier right-sided upgrade is the ability. That guy is going to slow down Zoma Gods by half, BFBs by half, until they get popped. Until actually 2 layers get popped. So you basically have, I can't say infinite time or anything like that, but oh my gosh. You get so much more time. Zoma Gods are so slow. And you literally half speed those things. You get so much time to just build up some money, get the right defense up, and you could usually take those guys down no problem, right? So my random tower here is actually the Monkey Ace. I actually do not like the Monkey Ace as my random tower, but I decide, you know what? He's not a bad tower to keep in the game. If he decides to go for an all-out rush, I get a quick 0-3 or 2-3 Monkey Ace. We can easily defend. But again, what you're noticing is I'm defending with as little as I possibly can. This is more of an advanced tactic. If you're feeling a little bit scared about a possible rush, don't just build the low-level tower, just build the next level. You know, it's not going to let you farm as much, but it'll keep you alive. So, you know, play at your own risk, but something you got to keep in mind here. So I'm going to go for a sort of small camo rush. I get a little bit afraid of it. I decided to just say, screw it, I'm going to battle energy it. It is before round 18. I'm actually not that afraid of round 18 when you've got heli pellets, dude. Especially if you've got a really nice ice tower over here. I decided, you know what, he does not have a good defense. I'm going to go for a rush as well. So I'm going to go... Ooh, he is going to rush me here. My battle energy is gone. I'm going to go for a quick monkey ace over here. There's a lot of camel leads on the screen right now. I'm going to get 2 Razor Rotors helis over here. One of them is stuck on pursuit right now. I'm going to tower boost as well to keep these guys alive. And it looks like we do defend here. But it was a little bit painful, actually. And now we're officially out of battle energies. Very interesting, though. Both kind of equal on farms. My defense, I think, is a little bit better at the moment. I've got Razor Rotors up the wazoo. I've got a nice ice tower. I've got a nice monkey ace, which is kind of interesting. You know, again, sort of an underutilized tower in maps like this. Where all he's got is dart monkeys, which you really need to get a Super Monkey Fan Club if you want to start defending BFBs, and that's, of course, what we have to do. We want to force that $8,000 Super Monkey Fan Club, and he's going to be very aggressive here, so what we're going to have to do, guys, to go for a quick 2-4 ice tower. Again, every balloon on the screen gets slowed by half for the next 2 layers. We're going to get rid of everything. We're going to go for an Apache dart ship. This is going to help us defend so gosh darn well, but we spent a lot of money to defend this. One thing you'll notice, though, is because he sent for a very, very big rush against us, he does not have a lot of money on defense here. Only 1 Super Monkey Fan Club to defend that BFB right there, and we still have a lot of stuff that we can send out against this guy. So we're going to go for a second BFB. He's down to 22 lives. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I can defend almost anything with Apache dart ship, and that's why this strategy is just so gosh darn great. One quick right-sided ability ice tower slows down everything, allowing your Apache dart ship to defend almost anything. And we are going to win this game because of this strategy, because of this loadout right here. Even beats Dart Monkey, whatever else he's got over there. Dart Monkey farm strats. So, of course, if you guys enjoyed this this wonderful, wonderful video, make sure you're pressing the like button for me. Make sure you're pressing that little subscribe button for me. That'd be wonderful. He's going to eventually die to natural balloons here, and believe it or not the BFB. So, if you guys enjoyed, press that button for me. That'd be so gosh darn nice. Let me know how I did for the video. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.